thing that excited me about social media when I discovered it in 2008 was that it bypassed the gatekeepers of mass media. Sorry, and it gave you more power over your own brand because you no longer had to seek permission or pay to actually be on a show, and you were lucky enough to actually get on and be the host of a show in China 26 years ago, which so so you've only been on social media for 2 or 3 years in China, and we had a quick discussion before we got on recording this, and you're much you're well known on social media channels, which are Chinese social media channels,
Yes.
and most of the world is a little bit American social media centric. So let's have a little chat about Chinese social media. So,
Sure.
okay, so because I think we need to educate people that there's actually another world outside the Western world, which, and we need to pay attention because 1.3 billion people in China. Um, so, what are the big platforms in China, and which one are you? And secondly, the other question is, which one is your main channel?
Mm. So the biggest ones are WeChat, Weibo, Douyin, and Little Red Book. All five of them are used. Which is my strongest. I set up Weibo really a lot earlier, and so that I've got sort of around 180,000 followers on that, and then for the other ones were much more recent, sort of in the last year and a half, and so the rest of my following, we've got sort of around another 200,000 are on WeChat, Douyin, and Little Red Book. So they're the equivalent of your Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Yep.
I started the international social media. Honestly, that has been really in the last year that I started, and you'll see that the only reason I do that is so that brands know what I'm doing in China. So we don't, I don't try to get specific sort of a higher following for any particular reason. It's really brands can connect with me that way so that they can see what I'm doing in China. And the China social media for me is a completely different market to my international.
Oh yeah.
My Chinese social media is connecting with the consumer.